Hey guys, Cubehamster here with a video. I'm currently on Snapshot 15w46a to show you guys a little change they made. It's a change that developed from the fix of a bug 5951. I'll put a link in the description to the bug tracker, but I kind of want to go through it and my opinion on the matter. The thing is that they did a change where basically someone reported that redstone blocks did not power or influence comparators from the side. So basically the idea is if you have a comparator and you're getting a signal strength, you could put your comparator on subtract and then you could have a signal coming in from the side like redstone dust, and that would lower it. But the person that submitted the bug basically stated that it should make sense for, or he's not sure if it's intended or not, that redstone blocks put on the side of comparators do not actually lower the effect. Now, as you can see here, they changed it so that redstone blocks put next to comparators actually interacts with the comparator, like lowering the signal strength or comparing them with each other. This had some unintended behavior where a redstone block basically powers, similar to the way that a repeater into a block powers a block, all the blocks around it. So what that means is that if I were to build something like this, and this has been reported on the bug tracker as well right now, basically what you would get is like all this stuff is getting powered as well. Now you can imagine that for piston mechanics and slime block mechanics, this is horrendous. Like this would break pretty much everything. So like this I think is incredibly dumb. But at the same time, I am even wondering why the hell this, like which started all the mess, is even considered a bug in the first place. Because the way I see it, and I could be completely wrong, you guys could have completely different opinions on this, but the way I see it is that there's basically two types of redstone in the game. There is directional redstone, like comparators, redstone dust, and repeaters, where sending a signal and having, I don't know, like a piston next to it, and then like powering this does nothing. So this is directional. It does not power all the blocks around it. And there's also directional redstone blocks, and this is of course the redstone block, which powers the areas next to it, not the blocks. It powers the areas like adjacent to it. There is of course the redstone torch. You can have daylight sensor, you can have a lever, you can have a pressure plate. Let's see, what else can we get? Redstone dust, lever. You can basically even argue that a lever might not even fit that category. Let's see, what else do we have? We have a button. We have a button, and what else do we have? Daylight sensor, I guess pressure plate. And I'd argue that even the pressure plate and like the button would fit a different category, seeing as they kind of power the blocks. They do two things. They power the blocks that are attached to, and they emit the blocks around them. I don't even know what that category is, but there's like different things of way of interacting. But I consider basically a redstone dust shouldn't be more than sort of like a redstone torch. Even that is different. But there's definitely a difference between the directional ones and the ones that are like powering the blocks around them, because all of these will affect directly adjacent blocks. Like I can't have pistons here that don't interact, or if I stand on the thing, or if I have a blocks there. This is all like affecting stuff around it and above as well, and the directional stuff doesn't have that. So why are we making it now so that a redstone block all of a sudden is interacting with a comparator, because what you're basically saying is, oh, but that means that a pressure plate should also interact with it, and a daylight sensor or a button or a lever. Like, where do you draw the line? Like, these are all the same things. I don't understand. And I also don't understand why this is even an issue. Are you saying then that if I put a repeater like this and I power it like this, that it should also like lower the state of the comparator? I think that's all behavior that doesn't really add to the game. I don't see the benefit. I don't really see the benefit of, you know, basically what you're doing is, if you're putting a if you're putting a redstone block here, why are you even using a comparator in the first place? Because the comparator won't do anything. Like, it just does nothing. Especially like if you put it on subtract. I guess the only way it would do something is if you put it like this, and then basically what you're saying is that it will only send a signal if the signal is exactly 15. Anything lower, it wouldn't work. So that's the only benefit of this. The only benefit, added mechanical ability that we've gotten from this, is that the ability to say, well, only a signal of 15 will go through this thing. That's the only benefit we get. I can't find any like other benefit right now. Because normally what you would do, you would not use a redstone block, but you would use a repeater or dust. And repeaters and dust, or like definitely dust, can be manipulated. You can change the strength of redstone dust. So you can actually have like an interaction, or like sort of a trigger mechanism or transistor effect. But a redstone block doesn't do that. A redstone block is literally just like, no. This comparator only has a single use, where it only sends a signal if the strength in the comparator is 15. I don't understand. Like, I just don't get it. So I'm not getting like, this feels like I'm getting my pitchfork already. But I'm less like, this video is not meant to like, but it's hard to explain. Like, this video, I just want to put my thoughts out and say like, I don't understand this. If someone in the comments can argue why this is like a good thing. So even if they fix this stuff, which is incredibly stupid, like this should be fixed regardless. But then I also don't understand what this adds. I don't see it. I don't see the benefit. I don't see why you couldn't just, do like this. Like, such a simple solution. If this is what you want, then why not just put redstone dust on top of it? I mean, you can make incredibly compact comparator circuits. Like, I've done them in the past. I've seen other people make stuff with it as well. I don't see what this does. So I hope they fix, or like they turn this back to the old behavior. Or at least give an extremely good argument why they wanted to change it. Because to me, this feels really dumb. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. And yeah, I don't know. Hopefully someone from Mojang will see this video as well. But I'm just confused at the moment. It might have been a mistake or unintentional or something. But it could also be that there's a reasoning behind it. But if there is, then like, I'm curious. Like, I'm open for things, but I would like to know like some arguments. So yeah, guys, so much for this video. I'm not sure if this is something you can enjoy, but yeah, it's just my thoughts on things. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye bye.